I'm Nolan Flaherty.
I'm Jade Anderson.
And I'm Jared Napper, and you're watching
PSPN.
The UIS women's golf team opened up its fall season last week at the UND Invitational. Senior Madison DeRuse led the way for the team, which is largely made up of new members. The Prairie Stars are back in action this week at the Panther Invite, where they will look to make progress in their second tournament this fall.
Volleyball took on UMSL this past Thursday and got off to a strong start. They took the first set 25-20, but ended up falling in the next 3 sets. They held UMSL to a 155 hitting percentage on the night, but UMSL's 23 kill advantage powered them to the win. Amanda McConnell led the way with 32 digs defensively on the evening. And on Saturday, volleyball took on number 22 nationally ranked Rockhurst and fell in 5 sets. They took 2 of the first 3 sets, but could not hold off the firepower of Rockhurst in the final 2 sets. Brianna Bush led the team with 16 kills on the evening. And coming up for the Stars are 4 consecutive home games, starting with UIndy on Friday. So be sure to get out and support your Stars. UIS Women's Tennis competed at the ITA Midwest Regional this weekend in Indianapolis, with 3 players advancing to Day 2 of the tournament, battling it out in the consolation brackets. Franca Bucco ended up making it to the consolation quarterfinals, leading the way for the Prairie Stars. The team finishes out their season October 8th against Olivet Nazarene, and the UIS men's tennis team is in action this weekend at the ITA Midwest Regionals.
The UIS cross-country team competed at the Spartan Invitational this weekend at Michigan State University. The men's team placed 8th overall and the women's team placed 13th. Top runner Gloria Zarco finished 33rd in her field, while Cort Ross led the men and finished 11th. Chris Cherry also came in 36th. The cross-country team will be competing in Huntsville, Alabama in a couple weeks. Hi, I'm joined by Cort Ross.
Hi, I'm Cort, a sophomore for the UIS XC team, and I'm from KZ, Illinois.
So first off, Cort, how did this meet differ from the Prairie Star Invitational?
There was a lot more competition compared to our home meet. There was a lot of D1 schools, so it made for a tough race.
So how does it feel to be top 15 in a D1 race?
It feels really good. It was a really good spot for this point in the season for me to be at. So we're going to keep training these next 2 weeks and hopefully improve upon it in Alabama.
So how are you and the team preparing for Huntsville, Alabama in a couple weeks?
We're going to be focusing on a lot of quality workouts, maybe cutting back quantity a little bit to sharpen the legs up. It's going to be a big race. We're going to get a preview of a lot of the teams we're going to face at regionals, so we're hoping to prove ourselves there.
Well, thanks so much for coming, Cort. We look forward to keeping up with you the next couple weeks.
Thanks for having me.
The UIS women's soccer team beat UMSL at home this Friday. Sierra Sept scored a goal in the 79th minute to tie it up. She was assisted by Abby Delamorte. The late goal forced overtime, in which Allison Hackett sealed the deal with a penalty kick goal. The ladies traveled to Lindenwood University on Sunday, where they once again scored a late goal to force overtime. However, they would go on to fall by a score of 2-1. Men's soccer competed twice this weekend, beating both UMSL and Lindenwood. PETKEVICIUS was named GLVC Defensive Player of the Week. He had 4 saves this weekend and recorded his 20th career shutout. The offensive effort was also top-notch this weekend as Rory Carlson, Lars Brinkman, Darian Turner, and Connell Gallagher all netted goals for the Stars. Both teams are off to great starts to their seasons and will face 2 more GLVC opponents this weekend. The Stars face Southern Indiana on Friday and McKendree on Sunday. Go Stars. Thanks for watching, guys.
See you at volleyball on Friday and Saturday.
Until next week, go Stars!